just mind blowing.
That's really
But if
awesome.
there any, it is just ask me if there's anything specific you want me to talk about. I'll happy to go down that avenue. But like the Australian story has been obviously a 14 years in the making. So just wherever you want me to go with that. I've got a few different ideas, but you just fire away any questions, Aaron.
Yeah, yeah, we could start with talking about Australia and then make our way into talking about Borneo and Honduras as well. So, for Australia, so you moved over there 14 years ago. I guess one of the first things I want to ask as you lead into talking about the diversity, have you seen different frog or any of the herpetofauna species declining since you started over 14 years?
So when I arrived in Australia, people would tell me, not so much when I was living in Darwin, but when I moved to Brisbane. So I started off on the very top of Australia, up in Darwin, right in the middle, right up in the north end. Then I kind of moved around, and when I was living in Brisbane, I'd go out with the frog and tadpole group. They were telling me that the sightings of the green tree frogs had declined in the inner suburbs around Brisbane. You just couldn't believe how resilient and hardy these things are, and where they're existing. It's almost like bloody desert out there, you know what I mean? And they're hanging in there in these giant cracks in the soil. Um, so luckily, the white tree frogs they've pretty much covered like every habitat in Australia. Their range is huge, and you'll find them in anything from rainforest to um, eucalypt forest to sort of human habitation to those real outback areas where it's cracked soil, plains. You'll find them in paperbark swamps. You'll find them in like dry forest. Like they just seem to have adapted and exploited every possible habitat here. It's quite amazing, really.